Rachel, it's not exactly weird, but it definitely defied all logic. When I was pregnant with my youngest, I had acid reflux so bad that even water made me super miserable. I craved spicy buffalo chicken like crazy, and somehow it was one of the only things that didn't make my acid reflux flare up. That is really interesting. And that's kind of like that thing of where you just have to lean into your cravings because it's your body maybe telling you like, I need this right now. I need it. So I'm glad you found that one thing that really worked for your body. Here we go. Number 2, Bridget. Pickles, wait for it, and chocolate chip ice cream. Yes, together. I love pickles, love chocolate chip ice cream. Could I eat them together? Probably not. In fact, the thought of it is kind of grossing me out right now. So I don't know. But hey, you gotta go with what works for you. There are weirder things, I think. So I don't know if that's maybe the weirdest. Number 3, Danielle. Green grapes and chocolate icing. Okay, I could kind of get on board with that because I've done like, for different holidays, I've done strawberries with cheesecake icing. I know grapes are different than strawberries, but I'm thinking like grapes, that actually might be kind of good. Okay, number 4, Megan. Mashed potatoes on top of French toast and marshmallows dipped in Cool Whip. Wow, there's a lot to unpack there. Mashed potatoes on top of French toast. I'm thinking these are 2 different meals. I'm hoping. They've got to be 2 different ones. So mashed potatoes on top of French toast. So the question is, do you put gravy or do you put syrup on top? Or nothing? Do you just kind of see what, I don't know, eat it dry? Because I feel like without the toppings, it might not be that bad. It's like eating like bread with your mashed potatoes, right? And then marshmallows dipped in Cool Whip. I mean, that sounds amazing. All right, Natasha, pizza dipped in gravy. Here's the gravy. Tomato sangies. Is that a word I should know? I don't know what that is. Oranges, pickles, and ice cream. Okay, question. Is this all together? Is this like a mumbo jumbo pizza dipped in gravy, tomato, whatever that is, oranges, pickles, and ice cream, or it's just like those are the things you crave? Because separate, yeah, those are not bad. I'm not a big gravy person, so pizza dipped in gravy is probably not my thing, but other than that, makes sense. Kathy, Doritos dipped in cottage cheese. Okay. It is a little weird, but like I love cottage cheese. And I feel like they're in the same family. I mean, it depends on what Doritos. Are you going nacho Doritos? Are you going Cool Ranch? It could be okay. It could be okay. All right, we hear this a lot with, pregnancy. Taylin says ice. There's a lot of, just like that crunch. There's a lot of pregnant women that like that crunch. Alma says hot Cheetos dipped in grape jelly. I mean, does it actually stick on there when you... I'm like, where does this craving come from? I'm so curious. Christa says raw white onion. Just thinking about eating one like an apple made my mouth water. There are so many good ones in here, guys. I could just keep reading them. Let's see. I'm just going to scroll to the end and read one more. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Artie says, we're going to end on this one. Raw beef, and it smelled like strawberries. I'm a vegetarian for generations. That is just like how? I mean, I've actually heard of a couple people that have been vegetarians like their whole life, and then they get pregnant and they want meat. Not raw meat, but I've heard like they'll crave a burger, and I feel like that's like their body saying like, okay, you need more protein or something. But raw meat, hopefully you never ate it, because, but it's smelling like strawberries. I'm so curious. Like, I know scents can change, your taste buds can change. So curious. All right, guys, I could have read these forever. There were so many good ones. We have a thread going in our Mommy Knows Best Facebook page. If you're not a part of the group, click the link in our show notes and join it. We ask so many fun questions in there, and we get some fun responses. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next week.